Okay, so welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. Where we left off last time, I just retrieved Amron's family sword from some place, I can't remember the name of it, but here we are in Iverstead, where we need to be to go climb the 7,000 steps to answer the Greybeard's summons. So,
Up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish
No
I could make
offense,
my deliveries
but
more
you're not
often,
looking so good.
but the roads get dangerous. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
I've just got to turn the volume up a bit because it's awful. Okay. There we
I've
go.
been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thu'um, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
What types of deliveries do you make to High Hrothgar?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I could do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Anything I should watch out for during the climb?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous. Be careful up there.
So we've got Klimek's bag of supplies that we need to take up and deliver to the Greybeards, but we've got to climb right up to the, well, not right up to the top, but we've got to climb up to High Hrothgar first. So there's supposedly 7,000 steps. I've always wondered if there actually is 7,000 steps, but I'm not going to count. So, but there's these emblems along the way. No, there's 10 of them. I'm going to read every one of them because you get a little buff when you do so. So, Emblem 1. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs, for the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. So, yeah, there's 10 of them. Hopefully I don't miss any. And then we get, I can't remember what the buff is, but it's pretty disappointing, I know that much. I do need to get a better weapon, and I do actually need to go to a shrine, because I've got Ataxia and Rock Joint at the minute. So that's probably why my weapons aren't doing very much. I'm 25% less effective with melee weapons. So next time I'm in Whiterun, which I can't actually remember, when I will be going, I'll go to Whiterun once I've done this, because I need to give Amron's sword back. I need to do that in my time of need quest. So it makes sense just to go do that, get Rock Joint and Ataxia out of my system, so I can be whole again. I don't know why I said use the word whole again, but you know, so I'm not sick anymore. So yeah, I'll do that once I've completed the Way of the Voice. And then I'm getting fairly close to giving the main quest a break, because I usually stop with the main quest just after learning the third word to Unrelenting Force. I can't... Do you get that after the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller? I'm pretty sure you do, but I'm not 100%, so...
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Did you hear the Greybeards called Overkin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Do you visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Okay, so Emblem 2. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. Did his torch just go out yet? Okay, I was about to say the lighting just went really weird. So, well, the Klimek, I'm pretty sure his name's Klimek, said that we should only have to worry about wolves. So, it shouldn't be too hard of a climb. We shouldn't have many enemies to deal with. But we've got another wolf, an ice wolf. Yeah, I do actually really need to get rock joint because this one's doing nothing. Oh dear, that's terrible. Some more healing, there we go. The second increased restoration we've had now. I still just love the soundtrack to this game. There's just, I cannot fault it. Got another wolf, just a normal wolf this time, so that should be him dead. I do need to get a better weapon as well, because a steel sword's not really going to cut it. I could use the Axe of Whiterun. I may do it just because it does slightly more damage. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I don't really like using axes, but I don't really care at this point. I feel like I've missed an emblem, but if this one's number 3 then I haven't. If it's number 4 then I have. Number 3, okay. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Okay. Where's the next emblem? I feel like there's one. Oh, hello. Oh god, another ice wolf. Okay. Foos did nothing there. I love it. Okay. Hang on, I'm not using a steel sword at the minute, I'm using the Axe of Whiterun. I'll favourite that just so when I do switch between healing, I can just flick onto this through my favourites. Okay. Emblem number 4, where are you? I've so missed one, haven't I? I just know I have. There's another person at this emblem though. Let's go have a see what she has to say.
Keep an eye out for wolves.
Do you hear the greybeards called Dover King?
I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
What are you doing?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Okay. I don't know how we know her name, but Emblem 4. Kine called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. So I haven't missed any of the emblems just yet. But there's still time because we're not even halfway through the emblems. This is it. Okay, so I'm not going. I'm just going to run. If you know what's coming up, because 25% and hello you, 25% like and run. I've got a 25% decrease to my things, and then so just read this quickly. So emblem 5. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice too was strong, although their sacrifices were manifold. Oh no, I just went the wrong way. Okay, this is slightly bad. Slightly. because I will not be able to kill him with an Axe of Whiterun with 25% melee decrease it. I don't know what I'm saying. He's still coming. Lovely. Is this emblem number 6 then? Yes. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. Okay. Carry on up the steps. There's another emblem just there. Is he leaving me alone now? That'd be nice. I think he is. That's lovely. Okay, emblem number 7. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jurgen Winkle began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. I don't think I'll need my axe anymore. Emblem 8 is just here on my left. And then I know where the last 2 are. So, emblem 8. Jurgen Winkler chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jurgen the Khan built his home on the throat of the world, which is right up there. Even higher than Har Hrothgar. Wow. Is the throat of the world just the peak of the mountain, or is the whole mountain called the throat of the world? I don't actually know that. That'll be interesting to find out. I shall have to Google it, because I don't actually know. Okay, number 9. For years, all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name, Tiber Septim. Stripling then was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. Then number 10. Very nice. The voice is worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true need. And there we go. Voice of the Sky has been added. So, what's this? Yeah, animals will neither attack nor flee from you for a day. It's really not that great. But here's the chest that we are going to put Klimik's supplies in. There we go. I'm also going to search these chests to see if they have anything interesting. Some nightshade, don't mind if I do. Dragon's tongue. Potatoes, nah. Thistles and mountain flowers I will take. And here we go. Hi Hrothgar. Oh, I didn't bring a bottle of water up with me. Damn. I'm going to be thirsty. Okay, it's all good though. So here's Arangir. Okay. Arangir.
Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
Do you mind? I'm answering your summons.
We will see
This
if
guy
you
just
truly have the gift.
standing in front of me.
Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Okay, move.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Who are you? What is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in relenting
Balance.
force.
I believe. I think it's
Ro
balance.
means balance.
Force. Yeah, there we go.
Dragon.
Force, balance, push.
Combine it with force to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Oh, there it is. Do 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 do. Come on. There we go.
You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is the first step. You must have practice and constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your
And that is what we did
initiation,
back at the Western
Master
Watchtower.
Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of rope.
I guess I'll shout it from here so they all can get it. Okay, so I'm an idiot, basically. I know what I'm doing, don't worry about it. How many times have I played through this game? Oh dear.
Again. You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn.
Cool beans. Okay,
You
what's
will
up next?
perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Boy.
Which one's Borry? You. Come on then, let's go learn our next word of power. Which I know what a shout is that we're learning. They're so slow, come on. Run. I don't care you're old, I know, but just run. Wait, are we not going over here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Because I know what you're teaching me. But we're going to go over here to test it, aren't we? So why don't we just go over there now?
Master Boy will teach you wood, which means whirlwind.
Okay.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thing.
Am I not close enough? What's going on? Okay.
Approach Master Boy.
How close do we need to get to you? Come on, give it here. Let's go. Okay, I should probably equip it. I'm going to favourite both of them.
Master Wolfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. Wolf. Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes.
There we go. Right, what's up
Your
next?
quick mastery of a new Thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
I don't know how I do it, it just happens.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcore,
Here we go.
the founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice. You will return.
There we go. So, why are the dragons returning? Does that have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn of this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Thank you, Master. I will continue my training.
Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead.
What does it mean to be Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
Why are shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
There are only 4 of you.
5. Our leader, Paternax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
Sure, he sounds an interesting guy. He sounds like a very interesting man. When can I meet your leader, Parthenax?
As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
I'm sure we can meet this Parthenax man at some point during the game, so tell me about the Greybeards.
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcore. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Why don't the others talk?
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you.
What is the way of the
The
voice?
voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
I'll try to follow the way of the voice.
That is commendable. But remember, the dragon blood is itself a gift of Akatosh. Do not try to deny that gift. Your destiny requires you to use your voice. Why else would Akatosh have bestowed this power upon you? If you remember to use your voice in service to the purpose of Akatosh, you will remain true to the way.
Who was Jürgen?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
Okay, so now I'm gonna head down back to Iverstead to go tell Klimek that we gave his supplies to the Greybeards and see what he has to say. Then we'll head to Whiterun, get rid of our diseases, go talk to Amron about his sword, and then that is where we're going to end off this episode. So, I forgot about these guys. Okay.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
The Greybeards seem to think so.
Then it is too late. The lie has already taken root in the hearts of men. So we shall expose to them the falseness in their hearts by tearing out yours, deceiver. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall...
So yeah, I'm going to have to do this at some point in the near future because I don't want every single dragon I kill to go to Lord Mirak, you know. But guards, some help would be lovely. So yeah, it's nice having help from the guards to kill these guys, but what have they got on them? You're not the guy with it, but I'm gonna take that steel arrow. Okay, it's this man. It is now dead. Take them. Read cultists' orders. So let's have a little read of that. Board the vessel Northern Maiden docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windtown, then begin your search. Kill the false dragonborn known as Azan before he reaches Soulstone. Return with word of your success, and Mirak shall be most pleased. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that at some point fairly soon, which is unfortunate. Klimek, where you be? I was hoping it would give me a marker. I'm hoping you're just going to be on the bridge though. Is that you? No, that's not you, is it? There's his buddy. No, he won't be in there. Come on, don't make me spend all day looking for you.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead?
Okay, so I'm gonna talk to him. That is what we're gonna do at some point as well. But I'd like to find Klimek. Klimek's house is locked. Aha! You're him, aren't you? I think. Yes, lovely.
Good to
I
see
delivered
you.
the supplies to our
Quite a
Hrothgar.
climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
Thank you.
Thanks
500
again.
gold, very nice. So I'm gonna head over to Whiterun. I can't. Okay, there we go. So yeah, next episode we're going to talk to the. Actually, no, we're going to do that at the end of this episode. We're only approaching half an hour video now. It can run just over half an hour. I'm sure it'll be fine, but we're gonna. Are you seriously gonna make me try and find this guy as well? Fine. Where's he gonna be? Okay, well I've got to go use the
You look awful. Better not get beast.
use this shrine over near Humskir. I think that's your name anyway. Yeah, Humskir. There we go. Lovely. He won't be up there, will he? Come on. There he is. Not you.
I ain't done.
You tried mercenary?
I have your sword.
You found it. I've been looking for that blade for months. You took on all those bandits yourself? Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you in honor of his memory.
Yeah, very
Right
nice.
then.
Alright, let's hop back over to Iverstead again. So yeah, I had completely forgotten about the little... I'm not sure if it's a side quest or a miscellaneous quest that you can get. I think it's a side quest that you can get from Iverstead. I completely forgot about it until I saw a little thing across the road from here earlier. So I'm going to talk to Willem now. So
I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
oh, is it? Tell me more about the
There
barrow.
ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul.
Did the spirits haunt your town as well?
Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow?
I can investigate for you.
If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest.
Okay, so had any rumours lately?
I heard tell of a lad in Windhelm, Aventus Aretino. They say he's been doing the Black Sacrament, trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Damn fool.
And that is the one we were looking for.
If you pass through again,
Okay, so
buy for a drink.
in the next video I think we're going to go investigate Shroud Hearth Barrow and then maybe do In My Time of Need if there's extra time left over. So it's a bit of a longer video than usual today, but hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please go down and leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.